Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're back playing some Sherlock, taking a little break from Pokemon because it was a little bit too much Pokemon. I have some Chex Mix here, so I'm gonna eat some Chex Mix. It's not really, it's Gardito's family size snack mix. It's not Chex, there's no Chex in it, which is a shame because that's like the best part. Besides the rye crackers, but you know. Okay, let's jump in. Information people don't even know. I think we're on case 3. From what I remember. Oh wow, my character moves far more than it's supposed to. Not gonna lie, the hat really just messes up my entire fucking bubble setup. And I can't fix the hats. I just can't do hats after this anymore. Hats are dead. Hats are dead. No more hats. No more hats. It was a fun experiment, but no more hats. Just can't have them. It is moving far too much. That's annoying me. Just gotta turn it all off altogether, because honestly, there. Okay. That was annoying me so much. Why do the hats break everything? Okay, I forgot the setup of this.
I can always consult with it if need. This is where I keep my post.
Okay, there's nothing here.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Nope. Join Lestrade at the Strand Lane Baths. Ancient Roman bath at Strand Lane is soon to be reopened to the public, but what mysteries and forgotten curses might it conceal? Only one person can discover the truth. Is Watson gonna be here with us this time? Yes, he is. Just date night, you know? Going on a date, solving some crimes. Date night to the museum?
Place. With a dreadful murder.
Ooh.
The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched.
Oh right, this was a
your
bathhouse.
usual
I forgot we were going to the
I
bathhouses
shall be
together.
waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Suspects.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn.
Oh, not
I think
3
the plump
suspects.
one,
That's
Garrow,
so many names to keep
He
up
doesn't
with.
seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All 3 witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Okay. Honestly, if they didn't have their names next to them, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. Which is just why I can't be in a throuple.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Okay, let's look. Light wrinkles. Fastidious. I don't know why things are changing. Telegram sent today. Lives alone. Oh, I guess we're deducting more from over there. Okay.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Okay, so seems to be someone who was there. Okay, character portraits. Oh yeah, I forgot about like literally all of these people. Is he the one we put to jail? No. Oh yes, he was. I couldn't remember. So these three seem to be the suspects, and then we have Phillips. Phillips seems trustworthy.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
So is this the
Expensive
changing room?
clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
I think this is the... How do I go first person again? God, I forgot all the controls.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session. An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Champagne for a special occasion.
Okay, that really gave no hints.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Okay, let's go in. Oh, what's this? Owls. Men in towels? Waiting for me? Oh my goodness. Oh, right, there's a dead body in there. I kind of forgot about that.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
I'm trying to enjoy my Chex Mix here. Oh, wow.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Not a bad way to go, though. It's a little messy.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. Look,
Ring
Watson.
finger.
He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Well, the death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
Hmm. It does look messier than you would expect.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
That's why you love me. Okay, yeah, are we ready to just talk to all the menses? Let's go.
Horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Not bad.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
He has a lot of blood. A little concerning. We are really just staring at his crotch here, though.
It's horrible. So Rodney is dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
Probably a good idea.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
Melted
I will need
metal.
something to pick up this melted metal.
Okay, item required. Oh, it gets
With
really
the steam on,
steamy,
I'm
so you
unable to
can't
see
even
even a few feet away.
Interesting. So they may not have steaming. Okay. Oh. Is there anything else here? Besides the thing? No. Oh, it's not letting me interact with that. Oh, because I wasn't actually into where it was. Glasses.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted. Blood traces wiped on the towel.
Does he have blood on his towel too? This one doesn't. These two do. Don't really see much
Mr.
else.
Holmes?
Is that a key?
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
Okay, well, with that. There's something there that we're not getting, which concerns me. Okay, let's go, I guess, look at the samples then. There's nothing else
What
to
should
do
we do
here,
next, Holmes?
which I think we can do from the menu. Ugh. This is gonna be a conundrum. Trying to conceal my Chex Mix eating and it's not working, to be honest. Yeah. Let's
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
just do the dirt.
Selenite. White clay particles. White clay particles. Pyrite. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to. The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Okay. And let's analyze the blood.
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid.
He
That
had
is
blood
strange.
thinners.
Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide. I must take a pipette. Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
A blood is diluted with water? That's not what I thought was gonna happen. That's why they pay you the big bucks. Where are we going? Is that all we need to know? Our doggo. I forgot about the dog.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Chilled champagne. Morning telegram. Okay, maybe we should talk to Phillips. Got spooked. Hello, Jock. Thank you for the biddies. And for the wake up. I've said this, but this game is 90% loading screen.
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
That seems a little suspicious. Who doesn't notice wine? Needs to be louder. Your ears aren't bleeding.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
But then they're not going to be in their towels.
Please wait. I need to do something first.
Let's get one last look. Wait, where are they? They're over here. Let me check the champagne again. Is there anything on the bottom? Wine label.
Champagne.
Oh, yeah,
Unopened.
and then melted
An
ice.
ice bucket.
I think that's it. Yeah. The menses. Couple of them covered in blood, but that's not really a problem for me. I still need a. How am I supposed to pick this up? Why can't it? Why when I went home I didn't pick up like some tongs or something?
Mr. Holmes?
Okay. You can interrogate them. They'll put on those clothes everyone likes to wear.
I'm all.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the...
None, Lestrade.
Okay. Now we can examine all their belongings. Even though all their belongings probably were on them anyways, that we could just looked at them in the room when it was in the changing room, but oh well. I see this man a lot.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
I like that everyone talks to me. Okay. So this is Pitkins.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
A visiting card.
Sir Gregory Pitkins' visiting card.
Okay.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
What, they poisoned the man and he stabbed himself in the eye. Okay. Dear sir, the interests I represent require the situation at the best to be changed for the better. At the present time, the Frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the Frigidarium unable to accessible to the public. Frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and find yourself another workplace. So Pitkin sent this to Blinkhorn.
An ordinary pencil.
Pixel 33 shocked, Pixel 33 shocked, Pixel 33 shocked.
Hello, Narwhal. How are you? Thank you for the sub. I was thinking about the murder we're
This
trying to
ring
solve.
was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
Oh, is this Rodney's belongings? I wasn't paying attention.
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
How goes the mysteries? It's fine. We're very early on this case. We saw some men's and towels. That's basically as far as we went. Notebook.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's
Murder on the
last
dance floor.
lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room.
Thank you, Jacques, for
But
this
first,
murder
fetch me a
on the
pencil.
dance floor. I mean, it was a murder in a bathhouse, which
To
is
begin with, a few
even more
strokes of the pencil
scandalous.
would be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Wait, what? This date will go down in history.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
You know Watson is gonna care intently. Today I almost found it. This date will go down in history.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner had... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm
Ooh,
not
we're
sure
gonna do
that
an
I can allow
autopsy
you
this
to
time.
inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well,
Okay, report from coroner. Sir Ronnie Bentcliffe, age 63. The right eyeball has been pierced to the hilt by a curved bladed knife. The blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum. After which, completing its trajectory into the cerebellum, caused a hemorrhagic lesion. Other injuries led directly to the death of the individual. At the upper lobe of the right lung, there is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and silitated debris that may correspond to chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in the burial chamber, a decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased in their grave. All right, so there's one pilted pyramids. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged. And this is... Okay. So Garrow had the thing. Pitkin, who is the manager. Linkhorn, and then Bentcliffe is the victim. I never remember these names. Where's the autopsy? Oh, down here. There's another body there if you just want to mess with that one too.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Oh, okay. That I don't like that. I did not enjoy
Bruising
that.
is in lines. Some light bruising caused by a rope. They were
By
caused
rope?
by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
I don't like that we moved the body. That didn't feel right. That did not feel good. Champagne. A bottle of champagne, ice bucket. We don't know who it brought. The wound was made with a peculiarly curved and sharp knife. The blood around the victim was diluted with blood. According to Randy, he was able to make a remarkable discovery. I don't think any of these connect yet. I mean, wait, maybe stolen notes? No. Present water is due to the human atmosphere caused by steam. Present water in the blood is an unexplained clue. It must be somehow linked to the murder process. Could it be the presence of water due to the humid atmosphere? We don't have to choose one yet. Strange wound, champagne. Nope. Nope. Okay. Watson, what you have
should
to
we
say?
do next, Holmes?
What you always say. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see if these men start talking. Fortunately, they're going to be wearing clothes now. Start with...
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Wow. He goes right to the point. Okay, nothing there. Mouth shape, disdain. Gold chain, cashmere, man of wealth. Wait, there was something there, wasn't there?
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament, suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
That very unfortunate murder.
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Garrow saw the body first.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Oh, I don't know if I have the right answer for this. I haven't actually thought about it. Nope, that was the wrong one. Okay, good thing this lets me have a do-over.
How was the work?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Okay.
Please
Let's talk to the
escort
druggie.
this suspect.
What were you hallucinating?
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Badly shaven. Eye bags. Superstitious. I'm missing a couple things. Oh. Precipitation. He's a sweaty one. Oh. There. Dirty clothes. Really are roasting him.
What is your occupation?
I am a counsellor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
Okay, this is sus as fuck.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so
this
sorry.
man is not okay.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear.
He needs a therapist.
No, nothing. I'm better now.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses.
It was his
I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
But where?
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
What?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
This man is not okay.
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
I don't think he's a good actor. I think that was him. Okay,
Please
Blinkhorn.
escort this suspect for interrogation.
Let's go.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
His name is Percival. He's guilty. I'm sorry. That's just how it works. Focus, look, attentive. Prestige, shabby work, bro, not wealthy. Fresh dirt stain, recent earthwork. Callous.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions.
The first thing someone tells you is about them is that they look sad.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Okay,
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Is the champagne gonna be the key? Okay. Nope. Okay. Oh, what did that do? Find out what Sir Rodney was, where Sir Rodney was before his murder, uncover his precious secret. Okay. Girls, drugs, champagne. It must have been Rodney, right? Strange wound. Yeah, I don't think any of these connect. Okay, we talked to all of them. Do we have anywhere to go? Blinkhorn seemed like the most capable of lying to me. We go back to the bathhouse. How do we find where he was? Found a monster. Okay, let's go to the... Let's look at that. Nope. We know what the weapon shape is, we just don't have the weapon. The ring is weird. The letter, the drug, champagne. Oh, right. We don't know about this telegram yet. Which, that telegram does make...
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Does make a... Phillips
Now
look a
we have
little
two
suspicious.
maps. We must combine them properly.
Here? No.
Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
Cool. Okay, but that outside does not look like the outside anymore. This looks like the episode of Ed, Ed, and Eddie where they had a fake landscape. I think they were like on the moon or something. They put them in like a rocket, but it was just like a background that scrolled. And they were like, or maybe it was something like that. It was something like that where it was just nothing moved. It was just they had a scrolling background that looked like a landscape. And that's what this looked like. Oh yeah, that outside did not look like those. That looked like the Windows 95
This
desktop
archaeological
background.
site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Oh, just make myself at home. Anything of note? Nope.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste. This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Followers of the Mithras were covert, worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno and Neptune in their everyday lives. Mithras temple were usually found below the temples of other gods. Mithras followers often refer to their traditional deities to gain passage to the Mithraeum. Excuse me. The example of Mithraeum of Dio in France is interesting as the entrance was located beneath a carved statue of Diana. The entrance is possibly revealed by a clever stone and rope mechanism which may never have been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way down to Mithraeum. Mithraic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and Rhine-Danube frontier, while being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt, and Syria. Is that it for the desk? Yes. The knife used by Mithras was for the sacrifice of the bull is originally a curved sacrificial knife of Persian origin. The curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees. The name is derived from the Persian shamshir, which means sword. This radically curved sword family includes the, I think it's shamshir, I don't know how to pronounce these words. The myth of the golden knife is the key to the Mithraic mysteries that some describe as the equivalent to the Holy Grail. The golden knife carries a curse that will spill the blood of the unworthy who would dare to touch it. Okay, for some reason we have some golden cubes. The cult, something, practiced within the Roman Empire from around the 1st to 4th century AD. The name of the Persian god Mithra, adapted by the Greek as Mithras, was linked with a new and distinctive imagery. The worshippers of Mithras had a complex system of 7 grades of initiation with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet in the underground temples called Mithraea that were retained in large numbers. The iconic scenes of Mithras show him as being born from a rock and slaughtering a bull. Wait, what was that other thing? Guess we'll never know. And the empty coconuts that they used to imitate the son of horses, who's another strange ritual for the old gods to keep the evil spirits away. The people, feeling that the dark eye was upon them, would melt their valuables in the fire. This is all seeming very familiar. Sub-Saharan tribes burn fruits, and the rich Roman families spare no expense melting silver or tin. It is not recorded if such value offerings were thrown away with the ashes or if they were reused at a later date. Huh. Wait, there was more research there. Okay. At the very least, it seems like Gallo seemed the most suspicious. And he is the only one that saw the weapon. Oh, I also forgot there's a run button. What's the run button? That's the first person button. That's that. That's the run button.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
A book about the deities. 12 pieces that might be combined into casting mold.
I don't need the ropes for now.
For now. That's for me and Watson later.
Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush.
Guess we can use that to get the metal out of the fire?
Construction hooks. Neptune, the god of the sea.
They didn't cover this man. Why'd they cover that man?
Neptune, the god of the sea.
She had full titties out, and they covered this man.
It is a statue of Minerva.
I didn't know Minerva was a god name. I thought it was just a name. A kind of unfortunate name. Kind of Gertrude reminiscent. Honestly, Gertrude used to be that name when we were younger. That's like, oh, that's an unfortunate name. Honestly, Gertrude kind of serves now. What's like an old-fashioned Mexican name? I don't really know. The colonization really hit us hard. Maria. Or 1,000 Marias. Like, can't really, I don't know. Like, the ones I'm thinking of are all like biblical names, which obviously isn't correct.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
Why was this covered with mud? Oh, it's the bathhouse. It's just literally the bathhouse.
I can see now. Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
What if our bathhouse is fake? Thought I saw a thing that said that we could interact here, but I guess not. Oh, did I look at this?
It is a broken statue of a bull.
Again, whenever I'm in a video game and I'm in an area like this, I keep thinking that there's gonna be like crocodiles or alligators. And I don't have to worry about that because we're not in America.
This is the map of the site.
It's a
We
little
are at the
loud,
heart of an old
Sherlock.
Roman city.
Just take it
The
and move on.
gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
I don't know what they want me to do with that. I can't think.
This is the map of the site. The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Do you want me to make that? We have the ropes and the hooks. Otters are just as dangerous.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
I'm not entirely sure about that, but I will take your word for it. I don't know too well. Also, I think we have otters too, but I've never seen an otter.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. This is a... The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Okay, hit that twice. Calvin Hobbes. And you consider yourself as being so smart and funny. I had a good laugh when you froze Miss Durkin's notes about the Ark of Hadrian in the ice. However, our thesis exams are just so ahead, and as you are the so-called brain of your improbable duo, I have to warn you that my Fides model, the ancient great crossbow, and not the medical device to relieve constipated people, as you might have thought, is not to be touched, or else I had to inform Mr. Wormwood about everything you've done these past 2 years. P.S. I ate Hobbs' tuna sandwich. S. Spittle. Spittle is gotta be my rat name. Ever seen Kingfisher? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Lord Blackmore, the manager of the bathhouse, Sir Gregory Pickens, was kind of nuisance at the start when I arrived. After you stepped in, he became rather more helpful. Occasionally, people of his rank are not well suited to a work of such great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. In a few weeks' time, I hope to bring good news to the Strand Lane Baths. I'm on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifact, one that might be used politically by your party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors and fulfill the need to protect our empire from any present and further threats. Kind regards, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Huh. Wait, let me, I forgot who's who again. So there's Blinkhorn. So Pitkin is the manager. Garo is the thing. And okay, I guess we'll just go back to... Oop. Baker Street, do some examination. And figure out what's happening. So I guess we gotta look this stuff up and then question about that and then analyze these.
There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them. I will count this piece as a starting point.
Okay, so this is, so everything needs to align with that then. That seems fine. This needs to turn though. Wait, does it? Oh no. Which one was the starting point again?
I will count this piece as a starting point.
Okay, I'm honestly kind of confused.
I will count the...
Okay, that looks right. That looks fine. You can move them? Oh fuck. Then we're fucked. Okay, this seems like too much. I didn't mean to do that. This one needs to change with one of them. I don't know which one though. Nope. You know what? I think we're gonna skip this one.
It is a mold, and it is ready for
I don't
casting.
think I was gonna be able to do that. That seemed like that was gonna take way too much time.
The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... Half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution.
It's like cooking mama.
Now let us see what we have here.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
Oh, I thought I came down with the same thing too.
This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. My archive.
I thought we needed it
always
for the statues. I guess not. Still don't have anything with that. Wait, were there other clues? Stolen notes. No. Nope, none of these fit. Okay. Find a use. What does that mean? Let's go back to the baths. Let's question Philip real quick. Because we still don't know about his telegram. And we still don't know about who brought the champagne. You know what? Now that I'm looking into the background isn't that realistic either.
These baths are becoming sinister.
There's nothing to talk to Philip about. Oh, we haven't actually been here. I didn't think I could open any other doors. This is weird and creepy. Oh man.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
Do I need to turn them all on, or do I need to turn on specific ones? Jug. Well, none of these are familiar to me based on any stuff we've seen so far. I don't think we just turned them all on. Well, the Cyclops is one. Nothing, but I think that's the only symbol we've seen so far that makes any sort of sense in this context. So it wasn't just push them all in. Okay.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Can I not open? Oh, yes, I can. Photo
Glass
negative.
plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations. A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue. Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigor to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has oft been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. I don't know how to pronounce that word. He holds powerful connections within. I pressed the wrong button. The Lord Chamberlain carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving authoritarian. We should rather say that the Sir Rodney is determined to be ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. Dear friend, I wish to organize a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it's time to set my force upon English archaeology to shine the light on our nation's treasure and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record the event and record it favorably if we treat them well enough. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event. Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Let's see. So Blackmore is... Oh, Blackmore. I'm getting all these names mixed up. Nothing else here. Metal plate, besides its archaeological interest, appears to be part of something larger. At the present moment, I'm unable to determine exactly what that might be.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Yeah, we just took that.
Archaeological findings. Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need these tongs.
Yes, we will. Nothing else. Nothing else.
I should analyze this melted metal. These lenses. The grid cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Where did the weapon go? They said it went flying. It'll be in this pot? No, because the door was closed, so they can leave. Huh. Let's go back to... Well, I guess we can go examine that. Stretch. Ugh.
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver. I must take a pipette. The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver. Britannia silver
Okay, it's
quality.
so like confusing me. Well, 900 degrees basically means it hot. It hot. Okay, so... The melted item is the murder weapon. Why didn't I think that earlier?
Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold.
I'm pouring a soda. You guys want to hear? Can you hear the soda being poured? Is it extra crispy sounding? I guess crisp is the word, not crispy. That gives a different notion. Okay.
It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner. Done. Now I can proceed further.
It's fucking taking a piss. Oh my god, I never thought about that. Well, maybe I was.
The
We may
mold is
never
hot.
know.
I should wait for it to cool down. Done. Now I can proceed further. A homemade silver knife.
We have the murder
Excellent.
weapon.
We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir
Hope
Rodney.
that Twitch
It was
somewhere.
extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
It wasn't piss. It wasn't piss. It was soda. Okay. So we have the item. Let's present the murder weapon to the... 3 suspects. I did not mean to go here. Okay, we kind of need to figure out the puzzle in that big open room. I guess not open. All the room with the statues. Don't quite understand that puzzle yet. I wish you could have driven around in a carriage. It does look fun. It looks bumpy though. It looks very bumpity. Can I talk to these people?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
This man is messed up.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary, and we had hoped that... It is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Or did he want all the glory?
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
I don't think this man knows anything. He just wanted to have a bathhouse.
The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
Yeah,
Some
he doesn't
melted
care about
silver
this.
was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Yeah, he didn't care about that. I'm kind of going with the first one, to be honest. We haven't choose one here. Let's go with the steam moisture. Okay, let me go to the... Let's go back here and see if there was any clues here that lead back to that one room. I mainly want to go to the statues, but we'll go everywhere else just in case. I mean, there was... Okay, so it's like... Area 1 is the Cyclops.
The Cyclops.
Area 2 is the pits.
I don't need the ropes for now. Excavating tools.
There is a spider web there. I don't know if that is what it's trying to say. There was a spider. Area 3. Or go. Enter in. I guess is over here. I don't really see anything.
This railway is used to remove rubble from the site. Frigidarium. These are the city's Roman baths. What might be hidden there?
It's not giving me any clues to that. That's the room, but let's see.
It is a statue of Minerva. Neptune, the god of the sea.
So we have Neptune and Minerva. It's really it though.
The gastrophets were
I think it wants me to break that. But I'm not able to as of yet.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. The gastrophets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Watson doesn't really have a lot to say during this one, which is a little unfortunate. They are, but we can't pick them up. I've tried. There's the rope, the hooks, and then the crossbow. But we're not there yet, I don't think. Okay, let me try. That is Minerva. So the helmet. The ship we can have not open. One-eyed face we can have. Wreath we can have not pushed. Scorpion we can have not pushed. Whatever this is could be not pushed. And Trident is pushed. This is not pushed. That did not... nothing. Maybe it needs a certain order? Oh wait, there's a symbol there.
A hidden symbol.
I didn't even notice that. Did the other ones have symbols? Oh, they surely did.
A hidden sign. A symbol. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
There we go.
The signs are pointing to this bust.
Nice. Really going deep with this mystery.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street. How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Interesting. Nothing spooky better happen. I'm not in the mood for spookies.
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull. This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy. This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
Is that a similar symbol?
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor. That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea.
That did scare me.
It resembles a bull.
Oh my gosh, Sean. Thank you for the videos. I was a little tense there and then... Oh, that got me.
It is very similar to the face of Mithras. The pillar collapsed a long time ago. The pillar collapsed a long time ago. This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
Neptune, Bull, Bridge, Mithras. What does that mean?
We cannot go any further. A shovel, not from the Roman era. This shadow seems to... The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
I don't know if this is referring to here. There is another door, so it might be. So... Was there a bridge thing? Oh, these aren't interactable anymore. Maybe it's not really that door. No, I don't think it's those doors actually. Let's go to... I think we're gonna make the crossbow thing now. Yep, we can actually grab this stuff now.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
It's not letting me deal with that, though.
The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for... We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. We should use...
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the...
Not letting me place it. There we go.
Those rings on the bridge are perfect targets.
Firing a gastrophetes.
Okay.
This one is ready.
Not quite. The water is also very loud.
This one is ready.
Oh, so close.
Firing a gastrophetes.
Okay, that time that wasn't my fault. I just accidentally pressed twice. Oh, that looked like it was right. No one is hiding or aiming. Look, I'm not holding anything. That is just annoying that it's swaying so much.
The bridge is ready. Now I must cross it.
Well, into the drink. God damn it. I have an issue of accidentally pressing the button I'm leaning into. I might just skip this part. Fuck. This part. Don't judge me.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful.
Okay, what's down here?
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium. I saw this symbol in the tunnel.
Oh, wait. It's the hierarchy. So this is the hierarchy.
I saw this symbol in the tunnel.
Like the high, and then that's low. I don't know if I'm supposed to go from lowest to first or what. Let's try this one. Okay. And then there's these three. The next one will be the crown, this one. What am I trying to do? Here. I'm just confused. I don't know what I'm trying to do though. What's the goal though? This one is the heaviest. Okay. So the next one should be the helmet. If I remember correctly. Yes. Okay, then it should be weird thing. Dude, I don't know what that is. Spear thing. So not that, not that, this one. Okay, then it's the sword thing and then the other not sword thing. That thing, right? Yes. Then club spear. This one. Oh. Oh, they leave the same way. And then lastly, okay. Well, this isn't creepy.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it?
Why do we want it? What does this have to do with the murder?
This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacombs underneath the frigidarium. The murderer left this lamp.
It's Phillips.
Watson, I need your help.
I get to be Watson? Hell yeah. Love Lara Croft. I know it like, granted, I don't know much about Sherlock. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing Sherlock does. Oh, no, I need that. Okay. What does this one do? Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. I left and I shouldn't have left.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case.
Is it? Because I don't think we're any closer. I don't know who it is.
Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
He's like, okay.
This mechanism seems inactive. Most likely the door it controls has already been opened.
Oh. Wait, what? It opens in here, but then I'm still trapped in here. Oh wait, what about this one? I didn't know there was one on the other wall. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, let's go. I just remember. Okay. Just led to. It is what makes the most sense. He knew about every aspect of this. But like, I don't think he is competent enough to get to this place. Quite frankly. Just gonna put it out there. And with the champagne, we still don't know about the champagne. Not that I think it really matters. Pitkin, I don't really think there. Okay, let's look into these, even though I don't think we really need to.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph.
It's taking forever. I think we already got the information we need from this.
Ice cream in the desert? We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. Ice. Sir Rodney. Salt. Another archaeologist, most probably. The Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Ice cream.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Why did we need to know that? They're still there. Damn. They've been there the entire game.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again. That is not the one I need. Here it is.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Remember, it was on with an enucleated eye, imposing in an unusual position. The right hand was tense, as if it was reaching out for something or to someone. She had been named the Desperate Mummy due to her very peculiar characteristics. Nearby could be read, by the eye he was punished, for he saw what he was, for what he was not worthy. The mummy is believed to be Roman rather than Egyptian. As symbols found in the tomb are in common with Mitheric mysteries. Okay, all our clues have been up. I want to do some... interrogation real quick.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
I'm trying to rest.
I'm not sure that I can be helpful at the moment.
Do you have something else to ask me?
Okay, there's no more interrogations. I think that's all we have. Oh, the ship. Yeah, that didn't connect with anything. Yeah. That's all we have. I feel like we're missing something. I just don't know what. That's all we have. I don't really agree with either of these. I would personally just put I mean, they're the same thing at this point. I mean, it's 1880. It's what, 1880, 1899? 1894 or something. It's the same thing. I don't know if it's the words absolve that I'm not really sure I agree with. I don't think it was the drugs. I don't think it was the drugs. Neither of these sound good to me. Do I condemn or do I absolve? Or do I condemn?
Mr. Garrow, the game is up. I see straight through you.
You see straight... What?
You have a decided talent in mind manipulation. We all believed your comedy. The medication almost tricked me, I'll
This is
admit,
not how I
but
want
all
this
of it was
conversation to go
fake.
through.
The hallucinations, the hysteria. Mr. Garrow, you are a dangerous psychopath and a clever murderer. The method by which you disposed of the crime
No, he's
weapon...
clearly
Oh my God.
something's wrong with him.
I killed him.
It is no use to deny it. I despise cowardice in any form.
What will you do with me?
You will be sent to a medical institute, where you will receive the best treatment to facilitate your full rehabilitation.
What the good Dr. Watson is trying to say is life seclusion in a lunatic asylum.
See, the way
awaits you.
Watson described
I would
it,
rather
that
be
sounded
dead.
pretty good. That's more
That
by
is your
how I would
choice.
want to go with it. Garrow killed Beckley because of his mental state. He's either a psychopath or he's suffering from schizophrenia. The only way to ease his suffering was to perform a ritual killing. He melted silver coins to create a silver reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras and threw it into a brazier. We are unable to determine if his actions were deliberately manipulative or due to genuine illness. He needs to be put away for his life. Clues found 15. Conclusion, Garrow. Okay. We're just going to accept it and move on with our lives. Your ranking, impartial. We are still impartial. We have yet to get like a good decisive of on what moral side we're on. Okay. That's the thing about not looking at your whether you did it correctly or not, is that it kind of leaves it feeling a little anticlimactic. Okay, let's see what the beginning of this one is before we end for the day.
Come. The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come.
What do you let Watson rest?
I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Okay, well, that's how we started. What did we keep this time? We kept the golden... Oh, the silver cast, not the golden one. We should have kept the golden one, honestly. Okay, we really don't have any information on what the next one's going to be, but yeah. I I am gonna end it there.
The
That
letter on the
is
table, Holmes. You should take a look.
in a second. I am gonna end it there. We are gonna be back on what today? Wednesday.
On the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Wednesday with some Ollie Ollie World on DBD Friday, and then we're gonna play a different game on Saturday. Back to Sherlock on Monday, and I think we're gonna go back to Pokemans
The letter is on the table.
on Wednesday of next week. That sounds like a while now that I think about it. But it was too much Pokemon. Gotta take a rest from Pokemon. Can't just have all the Pokemons at once.
The letter is on
But yeah,
the
I'm
table.
gonna end it there. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. Having some solving crimes, being gay, looking at menses and towels. That's all we want. But yeah, thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.